It's spring, hooray. I was thinking this morning, we made it to spring, and it feels brilliant, doesn't it? And I can't believe actually that I spent an entire winter coming out here. That, literally only a few short weeks ago, really, I was out here with my torch on a Monday morning. So it feels so lovely to be out here. The sun is, well, the sun's not quite shining, but the sun is up. The birds are singing like crazy. So we've got a fantastic backing track this morning. And I don't know about you, but I really feel that shift of spring, and it feels great. I even cleared out a cupboard this weekend that it's been driving me nuts every time I opened it for months. So I'm feeling, no one in my family noticed. I brought everyone to come and see the cupboard that I'd cleared out, and not one of them was impressed. So if you come near my house, if it wasn't for COVID, if you came to my house right now, I would be trying to show you this baking cupboard and hoping that you'd be excited for me. But I think perhaps it's only me. So this morning's meditation practice, we're just going to keep it really simple and just bring ourselves to that present moment awareness through our body and our breath, and just use that as that way of training our mind to do that during our day. So the more we practice this in meditation, just that noticing when your mind has wandered and bringing it back, the more we develop that capacity to do that in our daily lives. And for those of you who've been practicing for a while, and there's a few people here in the community, in the membership community, you'll know that the more we do this, that suddenly those moments in your day where you suddenly realize that you're really present, and the overthinking, the overwhelm, the sort of ruminating on things has dropped away, and you're just in that moment exactly as it is, without needing it to be a certain way. And that sounds so simple, but the impact it has when your life becomes like that, as a more stable condition, is really huge. Because instead of experiencing your life through the lens of all the thoughts that you're having, you start to experience what's really there, and it just improves everything from how you are in your relationships, to the things you can achieve, to how well you ride the storms that come, because the storms do come. So very lofty goal today to do that, but essentially it's really simple. We're just gonna, those of you who haven't meditated before, I think everybody here has, we'll just literally drop into our body. We might have backing track, and we'll use that just as that way of just bringing ourselves back over and over, if we need to our practice. And each time you get distracted, just gently come back. And if you're distracted by the lovely sounds, you can also shift your focus and make your focus be the sounds, and actually allow them to be there. So that's always an option for you as well. So we'll just gently get ourselves into a lovely rested, that space between rested and active in our posture. So we're just active but relaxed, and just gently close down the eyes and just begin to bring ourselves inwards, away from the busy doing. Our feet to feel connected to the floor, and perhaps even imagining that there's golden threads wrapped around your feet, and that thread wraps around the whole of your foot and then draws down into the earth beneath you. And that thread travels down underneath your house to the very earth beneath us, all the way down to the center of the earth. And whether you can picture it, imagine it, or just sense that connection to the earth beneath you, we just use that as a way to bring our body into connection to the earth. So just notice your feet on the floor, maybe wiggling the toes to feel the feet before coming to stillness. And then having your hands on your lap, and perhaps wiggling your fingers to feel that connection to your hands. And feeling the weight of your hands in your lap. So feeling how you can feel the weight of your hands in your lap on your legs. And you can feel that connection of the skin against your trousers, or your bedding, or your blanket. And you can perhaps even feel the air against your hands, the skin on your hands. Be noticing the temperature of the air. And paying attention to the very tips of the fingers now. And noticing if you've done this practice before, if your mind's already trying to predict what it's going to experience. Our minds like to jump to what they're expecting to, what you're expecting to experience instead of experiencing what's actually there. So see if as we scan through our body this morning, if you could allow it to be your experience right in this moment, instead of the mind jumping ahead. So feeling the very tips of the fingers. Really noticing what sensations you can feel there. And if your mind's jumping around and doesn't want to stay with your fingertips, that's okay. Just notice and just keep gently coming back to the fingers. That moment of noticing is the most important moment of our practice. And perhaps with that awareness of the fingertips, you can feel a gentle tingling in the fingers, like a buzzing or humming. That conversation between your nervous system and your fingers as your fingers prepare for movement. As you place your attention there, give us that connection to our senses, to our body, and to this moment. And then allow that awareness to spill across the palms of your hands now, almost as if you could feel a tingling in the palms of the hands or a warmth. Just notice, what do you feel? And then allowing your awareness to travel up the wrists and the forearms, feeling the weight of the arms on the legs, against the side of the body. And traveling all the way up to the shoulders. And just noticing if there's any tension in the shoulders without trying to shift it or change it. And again, if your mind's already wandered, just gently bring it back. Noticing the chest. Really feeling, seeing if you can even become aware of your heartbeat. Perhaps putting your hand on your chest. Just noticing how subtle you can hear, you can feel in your body. What's the most subtle sensation you can feel as you work your way down your body, down to the belly, into the hips, all the way down to the thighs, down to the knees, and then down the shins and to the ankles, back down to the feet now. So your whole body's in your awareness. And often it's the big sensations in our body we can feel. Maybe the tension in the shoulders or the feeling in the belly, sensations in the forehead, jaw. But see if you can notice the subtle sensations too. Whatever that means for you this morning. Maybe you can feel the skin of your face. Noticing the feel of your clothes against your skin. And maybe you're distracted by the sounds. Or perhaps there's thoughts for you this morning. Just choose something now to focus on.
It could be a sensation in the body. It could be a sound. It could be your breath entering your body and your body rising and falling. Just choose something that feels like it wants your attention, or it would be easy to anchor your attention there. And just allow your full focus to rest there, just as it has around the rest of your body as we scan the body. Noticing that it doesn't matter where we place our attention. It's just that quality of paying attention on purpose and coming back when we're distracted that's important. Taking a few moments to just rest in the awareness of whatever you're focusing on. And coming back each time. And wherever your attention's been, or how distracted you've been, or how focused, just gently coming back to our breathing now. Allowing yourself to take a few slow, deep breaths to really connect to a sense of calm and clarity for the day. So breathing in through the nose, then slowly breathing out through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, and then taking a deep sigh out of the mouth. Really releasing it. Gently returning movement to your fingers and your toes, starting with really small movements, and then gradually increasing to the hands moving, the feet moving, and then allowing the arms to gently move, and the legs, and then imagining and feeling your torso moving in any way that feels good. And then before we open our eyes, we'll just allow the chin to drop towards the chest, as if the head's really, really heavy. Feeling as you do that there's an opening at the back of the neck, like the vertebrae stretching as you lean forwards and your chin almost touching the chest, as if the head is incredibly heavy. Just breathing into those vertebrae at the back of the neck, the heaviness of the head. And then gently allowing the chin to really, really slowly rise up, as if this time, as if the head is filled with air. So the head is super light. And as the head rises, almost feeling, because the head is so light, there's extra space in the back of the neck, as if you're slightly taller as a result. Just moving the head slightly from side to side, feeling into the extra space, and then gently blinking open your eyes whenever you're ready. And I hope you have a really great Monday and that your week starts with a bang. Have a good one, and I'll see you all really soon.